simple and the complex compound. Carbohydrates are when they are simple, they are monosaccharide, disaccharides, and monosaccharide are glucose, fructose, and galactose, and disaccharide are maltose, triose, lactose, sucrose, non-reducing sugar. And the complex one is polysaccharide, that is homo and heterosaccharides, that is starch, fibers, and glycogens. Carbohydrates are starch, cellulose, and sugar. The ratio of the O2 and hydrogen in carbohydrates in the same as in the water, that is 2 is to 1, like H2O. It is typically breakdown of the amount of the animal's body to release energy. The kind of the carbohydrate: sugar, starch, and fibers. Sugars are the simple carbohydrates from the in the basic forms. And then and then the starch. There is the complex carbohydrates are which made up with the lots of the simple sugars struggle together. Fibers, which are also the complex carbohydrates. Carbohydrates plays a vital role in the biochemistry of the living organism, serving as a key nutrients and primary energy sources. Also known as saccharides, carbohydrates can classify into four groups based on their structure and size. Monosaccharides are like glucose, fructose, fucose, are the single sugar molecules. Classes: monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, polysaccharides, nucleotides, and nucleosides. And then, if you feel boring during the study, you have to be give the another classes that in the comment section. Galactose, that is monosaccharides, and which has a crown and a boat shaped like structure, and lactose, that is disaccharides, which is chain like structure. Sucrose, common table sugar, and disaccharides, oligosaccharides. Nucleosides, that is adenine, guanine, thymine, uracil, and cytosine, and nucleotides are the same. Nucleotides are those, and nucleosides are different. Proteins are the complex organic compounds are made up with the amino acids. Like we are going to study about the proteins also, because protein is one of the part in biochemistry. Proteins perform the variety of the functions in the organisms, including DNA replication and transporting the molecules, catalyzing the metabolic reactions, and providing structural support to the cells. After that, the proteins are made up of many amino acids, and they are linked together by the peptide bonds. And the chain are cross-linked by the sulfhydryl mm, sulfhydryl bond and hydrogen bond, and the van der Waals force of attraction. So proteins are the primary, secondary, and tertiary protein, and quaternary as well. Other functions of the proteins like enzymes, protein glycosylation, and protein phosphorylation, transport protein, hemoglobin, and digestion. Key points of the proteins are essential for the main physiological processes of the life and perform the functions in every system of the human body. The proteins shape determine its functions. The protein are composed of amino acids, subunits that they form the polypeptide chain. That polypeptide chain. After that, the amino acid and polypeptide chain and the catalyst are worked together. But there is some key points, some key terms that are used in your examination. That is amino acid, polypeptide, and catalyst. Thank you.